Hi, my name is Frances De La Paz, and this is my final speech for theater appreciation on the personal significance of theater to me. My introduction to theater began through film. As a child, I longed to escape my reality, and I found that I was able to do that through my favorite films that I watched every single day. I watched Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I watched The Labyrinth, The Dark Crystal, and my favorite of all, The Neverending Story. These films contained theater elements such as dramatic storytelling and costume, elaborate set design, strange characters, and my favorite part, the music. I didn't just watch these films, I became the characters. I was Charlie, who got his happy ever after and everything he ever wanted in the end. I was Sarah, trying to protect my baby brother, meeting strange characters at every turn, remaining brave no matter how scared I was. I was Agra, who was older than the beginning of time and tracked the history of the universe through the stars. But most of all, I was Bastian, who was saving the universe from the nothing every single day with my imagination. These films contained theater elements such as elaborate set design and costume, dramatic storytelling, music, strange characters. I began to develop a deep interest in how these stories were created. Growing up in New York City, it wasn't long before I witnessed live theater myself. My first grade teacher, Miss Ferguson, convinced my parents to let her take me to see Peter Pan starring Kathy Rigby. On the way there, she explained to me that Peter Pan was played by a woman. I will never forget when the curtains were drawn, just crying tears of joy at this magical experience I was so privileged to have. Kathy Rigby, I remember, captured the whimsical, brave, and curious essence of Peter Pan, and it was then that I started to see a future for myself in theater. Not long after that, my stepdad won 4 tickets on the radio to see The Lion King on Broadway. He took my mom, myself, and my sister, and I will never forget that experience either. It really opened up my mind to just how far theatrical productions can go. I remember my favorite scene was when Mufasa appeared in the stars in the night sky, and that was done by people dressed in black coming together, holding poles with a singular star, and just by standing in the right place, they created something amazing. By high school, I decided to go to a theater school where I learned every aspect of theater: set design, marketing, costume design, acting, playwriting, audio, and lighting. And it was the best time. I got to star in To Kill a Mockingbird, and I learned so much about myself through theater. That is what I carry with me till this day, and my passion for theater and musicals. The fact that I have been able to find myself through these productions, and I think that's what everybody loves about theater. It's like this big pool of a mirror that anybody in the world is welcome to approach, peer into, and find themselves. Thank you.